Haker on the 10, winner of final 1. Is he going to be able to get through in final 2? Gates getting ready to drop, and final 2 is underway here in Madrid. All the riders trying to get through that first corner. Kevin Gallas able to get the whole shot through the first obstacle. Kevin Gallas is going to do what he can now, try and stretch out that lead. Behind them it looks like Cody Webb's the rider that's been able to get through cleanly off the first obstacle. And Tadej Vlasusiak's caught. Tadej Vlasusiak down, so it's Colton Haker. This really is an opportunity for some of the other riders to try and make some momentum. You can see Tadej Vlasusiak there just warning riders to stop. Doesn't look like anyone's trapped underneath their bikes, but plenty of bikes trapped with one another. Kevin Gallas was another went down. Kevin Gallas had taken the whole shot, so now out in front it's Alex Grau on the 77. And Cody Webb really does have a huge advantage now over the other championship contenders. We said coming into this round that this could be the round that proves pivotal for the championship. This is a 6-minute moto plus a lap, and Cody Webb has a huge advantage over his rivals. It looks like Tadej Vlasusiak just needs to get his bars back into place, maybe even some pegs. And Vlasusiak, he's probably already in a position that potentially to be lapped by the race leaders, so losing lots of time there. You can see Paul Torres on that 13 just coming through. Torres leading the race. You can see Tadej Vlasusiak has been able to get himself on the way. He's just in front of the race leader, Cody Webb, down in 3rd spot. So Cody Webb now taking 2nd if he can. There wasn't quite able to get that tight line. We saw a lot of riders in the junior class try and hold that tight line and get caught out by the logs. Diego Vieira able to get through on Cody Webb. Webb clearly now knowing that Tadej Vlasusiak and Colton Haker have been caught up in that crash. He knows now it's all about avoiding mistakes. He made 2 mistakes in final 1. Now it's all about being clean for the reigning world champion, because this really is. And you can see there as he comes over the logs, not clean from Cody Webb. It's easy to get yourself caught out offline when you're trying to race with traffic in front of you. Webb's down in 4th position at the moment, but this really is the opportunity for him to extend that championship lead, put himself into a really strong title position as we come through into the second half of 2019. Webb now just trying to pick off Diego Vieira, once again trying to hold that tight inside line through the log fan. Now able to come straight across on Vieira to take that 3rd position. So Cody Webb now in 15 points territory for 3rd position. Cody Webb of course finished 3rd in final 1. He's actually up to 2nd spot now, just having made that move on Vieira. One of the other riders just losing some places there. The 96 of Cristobal made a mistake. Now you can see Cody Webb just trying to get himself through on some lap traffic in front of him. Paul Torres on that 13 is the race leader. He is a junior world and European trials champion. But you can see there just giving that position to Cody Webb, just left the door wide open. Now he'll just do what he can to follow Cody Webb and make sure he's in a position to pick up as many points as possible here. Cody Webb out in front as the halfway stage of this race. Championship rivals Colton Haker, he's down in 10th spot at the moment. Colton Haker round about 4 or 5 seconds a lap slower right now as well, because of the traffic in front of him. Maybe a damaged motorbiking as well after that crash through this section. You can see as we come through the tanks, Cody Webb nice and clean. See he works his way towards the rock garden and the matrix. Cody Webb out in front. You can see Paul Torres has lost a lot of ground between himself and Cody Webb. He's still up there in 2nd spot though, Paul Torres. But Colton Haker now doing what he can. He knows that now it really is a case of just getting as many positions and as many points as he can. Haker down in 8th, just behind Leon Sol, and able to make that move to the outside line. Is he able to hold that momentum through the matrix? Not quite. Leon Sol on that 28 able to answer back in towards the log fan. But Colton Haker down in 8th spot, he'll know that he's got the opportunity to pick up another couple of all-important championship points in the next couple of laps. We've got 2 minutes and a lap remaining. The race leader Cody Webb, so that should have made out to round about 3 laps for Webb to get through here. You can see just starting to pick up all that traffic. Colton Haker hasn't been able to get through on Leon Sol. He's still down in 8th position, but now just trying to get through the logs over the jump. Colton Haker able to take that all-important extra championship point for 7th spot. Through the tanks, Colton Haker now just looking to move on to his next spray. That'll be his teammate Alfredo Gomez on the number 89. They good insight in the 5th position as well. We've said he was former junior world champion in the top 5 right now, and that really has to be the target for Colton Haker. You can see Tadej Vlasusiak in 3 seconds behind Colton Haker on track now, able to make that move on David Leonov. That'll put him into 9th position, and really for both Vlasusiak and for Colton Haker, it's all about being able to pick up as many points as possible now. See Blasuziak just coming through the log in the rock corner. Gomez on that number 89. He's racing, having just recovered from that dislocated elbow. He's just going to give way to his teammate there. Colton Haker able to pick up another spot. Colton Haker up into 6th position now, and just behind Nick Goodside with 45 seconds and a lap remaining here. Should be 2 more laps for Colton Haker to try and get off as many positions as he can. The field, Cody Webb is 14 seconds clear of Paul Torres. Torres around about 3 seconds in front of Diego Vieira, the Portuguese rider. Vieira's been riding well so far this weekend in practice, and he's now got that opportunity to pick up 15 points for a top 3 finish in final 2. Colton Haker now into 4th position. Really strong stuff from Colton Haker. Nick Goodside lost a couple of spots, clearly a mistake from Goodside. But Colton Haker managed to get himself up into the top 4. Really is impressive. Dave Leonov just making a mistake there and just pulling off the side of the track. Leonov down in 12th position. But Colton Haker to be able to get himself back into position to challenge here with Diego Vieira for another top 3 finish really does just show the heart of a champion. Down the inside though, he has to stop as the line's taken away from him by Vieira on that number 21. Vieira trying to do all he can to claim his first top 3 finish of the season here in final 2 in Madrid. See through the rock section now on this as we close in on what an ultimate lap for these riders. Waiting for Cody Webb to start what will be his final lap. 6 minutes plus a lap for all these riders in the prestige class. You can see Colton Haker, he'll know that he's got time to try and make this move for 3rd position. You can see Paul Torres, he's in 2nd spot. Colton Haker's got a chance here of maybe finishing in 2nd spot. You can see Tadej Blasuziak doing a great job to get through as well. Colton Haker gets through on Vieira, that's for 3rd. He'll know that he's got an opportunity now on the final lap to try and pick up another spot and get himself up into 2nd in front of Paul Torres. The gap, it's 2.2 seconds between Torres on that number 13 machine and Colton Haker on the number 10 machine. Tadej Blasuziak now up into 4th position as well. Blasuziak doing a really good job here to get himself through after that issue on the first lap. Paul Torres though, is he going to be able to defend here from Colton Haker? We saw him literally just cede the position earlier on to Cody Webb, and it looks like Colton Haker's going to have that inside line down in towards the log fan. Good job from Colton Haker to take 2nd spot, but Cody Webb claiming another 20 points and another final victory for Cody Webb there as he took advantage of the problems behind him. Colton Haker with a mistake through the rock section, and that's opened the door for Paul Torres to take 2nd spot. They crash as they come across the line. It looks like Colton Haker is upright again and walking over towards Tadej Blasuziak. Blasuziak's on the ground. They came across as they crossed the line. You can see Colton Haker just walking off. You can see the 111 of Tadej Blasuziak in the background. They both crossed the line and then made contact with one another. So Blasuziak finished 4th, but now the question is, how is Tadej Blasuziak? He's down on the ground, just waiting for assistance there as well. Blasuziak, big crash across the line with Colton Haker. Colton Haker straight back in towards Parc Ferme as well. See from Colton Haker, he knows how big that impact was between himself and Tadej Blasuziak. So easy for that to happen as you come across these finish line jumps here in SuperEnduro. All these riders just trying to fight for any track they can find. You can see here with Cody Webb able to pick up that victory on the number 1 machine, teammate to Tadej Blasuziak. Just hearing that it sounds like it could be a shoulder injury for Tadej Blasuziak. We'll wait and see what sort of condition Tadej's in. Whenever we get an opportunity, we'll give you an update on that. You can see Tadej now just getting some assistance there and moving. And you can see on that 111 just come together as they come across the line. And Colton Haker and Tadej Blasuziak with a big moment between each other, just come together there, clash elbows, and both riders very lucky through there. It could have been a lot worse for Colton Haker in particular, but Tadej Blasuziak able just to crawl his way off the track and hopefully